So I know y'all are all wondering why I'm in the bathroom right now, and that's because this is the best lighting I could find in the house at the moment. So yeah, sorry. Hello, my name is Jalissa, and I know y'all are wondering why I'm looking like this, but okay. There's gonna be a little story time about why I got this tape on my face, why I look so swollen, why I got this black eye, whole bunch of stuff. So about 5 months ago, me and my boyfriend, we were riding down the interstate. It was raining outside. And my car ended up hydroplaning. And we were driving a pickup truck. And it ran straight into the wall on the interstate. I was going about 65, 70 maybe. Ran straight into the wall. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. And I remember I was trying to get the wheel to go straight. I kept on trying to fix the wheel, but it kept on swerving and swerving. So we ran into the wall. I was knocked unconscious immediately. I remember like I looked at the wall and then I was like, dang, like, I just gotta give up. Like I knew we were running into the wall at that moment. I looked at him, looked back at the wall, and that was it. And then I blacked out. My face, since I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, slammed straight into the airbag. And I guess I was bounced around or something, I don't know. But I was laying on the floor of the pickup truck. And then my boyfriend at the time, now my ex-boyfriend, long story. But he was in the car and like, I guess he had gotten out of the car first and then he went and he was like, hold on, where am I at? And he ended up seeing me laying on the floor. He thought I was dead, because I was laying in a puddle of blood on the ground. And then, so he picked me up, he wrapped my face up with his little jacket that he had on, and then he threw me over his shoulder and took off running down the interstate. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so nobody's really on the road. And then finally, with him running down the road, this car pulls over and the car's like, it's gonna be a hit and run if y'all keep running, like it's gonna be a hit and run. And then I guess he's in shock, so he's still just running with me over his shoulder. And the man's calling the police, saying all of this on the phone with the police. So the whole time the police are thinking that we're doing a hit and run, because the man's like, it's gonna be a hit and run, stop running, da da da. And so then finally the police and stuff show up, and I guess he got tired because he like ended up sitting me down on the road. I'm still blacked out, And then only thing I remember is being inside of the ambulance, and I remember I was crying and crying. I was like, I'm so sorry, da da da. And then we ended up going to the hospital, and when we got there, I realized like, oh my gosh, like I'm missing my teeth. My front 4 teeth were missing. And then I couldn't really walk for real. My hip was a little messed up. My chin was swollen to like out here. My nose was swollen, so my eyes were like, you know, they were really chink. And then they did some x-rays and stuff, but they ended up letting us go home a couple hours later, like a few hours later. They just sent us home. And he was okay though. He had a busted lip, but he was good, you know. And then so the next morning, my mom ended up scheduling me an appointment with a cosmetic dentist. And then I went in there. I was on my crutches and stuff, you know. I was just hopping around, you feel me? Ooh, that looks so bad when I smile. My lips are swollen, but they scheduled me an appointment, and they were like, basically, they could only make me some temporary ones. The route that I'm going a permanent route, but at the moment, they could only do the temporary ones because they had to let my own gums and stuff heal up before they could start doing my surgeries and stuff. So for 2 weeks, while I was waiting for my temporary ones to be made, the nurse there, she gave me some masks like this. So they were just like, you know, like some ninja masks. And so I was just wearing those around for 2 weeks. I was trying not to be too depressed. Like probably a few days after the accident, I was like going out with my mask on and everything. I was going out the little kickbacks. I was like, I'm not gonna let this kill my vibe. I'm not gonna let this, ruin my life. So I was still going out with my friends, trying to cheer myself up. 2 weeks later, I went back to the doctor, and then they made me these temporary ones right here. So like they look like this, and then like that's the inside of them, and then like that's them. And so they basically just like snap in, and like you could just take them out whenever. And then I was wearing those, and everybody thought they were real looking. Like me, when they first put them in my mouth, I was thinking they were gonna look better. So when I was going there, I was under the impression that like, yeah, my teeth were gonna look the same. Because before I got into my accident, I had perfect teeth. Like my teeth were good. Everybody used to compliment me on my smile, everything. So when they gave me those, I was like, this looks nothing like me. I was so sad. I just started bawling. I don't like to cry around people, but when I seen them, I just started crying and crying. I've gotten used to them now. Now I'm cool with them. They look, I warmed up to them, so I'm good with them now. And everybody compliments me on my smile still, but I still think they could be better. But I had to wear those for like 4 or 5 months just so that my natural bone could grow back, or like, just heal up basically, because I lost a lot of bone inside of the car accident. And so that's why I have this tape and stuff on my face. So 2 days ago, I had to go and I had to do a bone grafting. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Transplant or whatever. Oh my gosh, my dog's being so annoying. Say hello, Bobby. She needs her hair in a ponytail, but she always scratches them out. What is she like? What is he? But so 2 days ago I went for my surgery, and the surgeon at first, they were all cool. They were telling me about the process that was gonna happen. My favorite nurse, she's real sweet, so she was like going into details about it, saying how they were gonna wheel me out to my car afterwards, and like they were gonna stuff my mouth with gauzes and stuff, and how they just wanted to make sure that I was okay throughout the whole process. And so I got there at like 12 o'clock in the morning. That's when they scheduled it for 12 o'clock in the morning, and I went in there and I laid down. So I don't know why I keep on looking. I'm trying to think, so I'm looking like over there so I could think. But so I went in. They laid me down. The nurses that came in there to help the surgeon or whatever, they didn't really say nothing to me. The one lady came in and was like, hey, and then that was it. Like, nobody said nothing to me. I'm just laying there. It's in like a white room. The windows, the light from outside is just shining in my eyes. It's like, it's so intimidating. I was sitting there like, oh my gosh, this is out of a movie scene. And I'm laying down on the thing, and I'm just laughing. Like, my nerves are getting the best of me. So I'm just sitting there like giggling and stuff. And then they just come over and they say you have to wear short sleeve shirt so that they could get the IVs inside of you and stuff. So they put this little nose thing inside my nose too. This is the first surgery that I've never had surgeries. This is my first surgery ever. So I was really nervous. I'd never been put to sleep. They put it inside my arm. They put the nose thing inside. I'm just sitting there like, oh my gosh. Like, I never expected me to be in this situation right now. And then so all of a sudden I start like, I'm like, ooh, like I'm getting woozy, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, I'm feeling this now. And then that's all I remember. I blacked out. But basically what they did was, so on my bottom lip, they cut open. I'm gonna show y'all like towards the end if y'all want to see, so that it gives other people to leave out of this video in case they don't want to see all this vivid stuff that they gonna see. So they cut open inside my lip, and they like lasered out, or I don't know, they cut out some bone from my chin, and then they moved it up and they implanted it into like my top gums, and then they stitched everything back up together. It was like a 2-hour process, and then they stitched everything up. And I remember towards like the end, right, I started coming back to, and they were still messing in my mouth. And I was like, I started panicking. I need some more medicine. I need some more medicine. I'm feeling it. And like nobody is saying anything to me. Like they're just all walking around the room, not speaking to me, just ignoring the fact that I'm saying I need some more medicine. And then what happened then? So then, yeah, since everybody's ignoring me, I start crying. I started crying. And then when I'm crying, I don't know if it was because like the drugs were still in me a little bit or what, but I could not control what my body was doing. So while I'm crying, I start snorting. So I'm sitting like, like, I was really tripping. And then I reached my hand up to itch my nose because my nose started, I don't know, it was just itching. And then the little nurse lady beside me, she was pissing me off. Like, she grabbed my arm so hard. Like, she was really manhandling me. And she was just like, every time I go to reach for my nose, she would slam my arm back down on the bed. I'm looking at her, I'm like, are you going to itch my nose then? My nose is itching. Itch my nose. Like, I started getting mad because my nose is itching so bad. And she just slamming my arm back down to the bed. And then so she reaches and, like, she starts itching my nose. And then I was like, okay. All right, and then I like calmed down. I snapped back to reality, and then so what's in my mouth now is like a little retainer thing, but like it is so ugly. Oh my gosh, and it is so noticeable. I'm gonna let y'all see this. You see this? Like it is like, and there's air bubbles in it. Like basically, what this is it's just like a retainer. And they put like some type of white filling in it. Like it's like a white mushy filling. And it tastes, I don't know, I hate the taste of it. It tastes so nasty. It's kind of like minty, but not minty. It's like, it shouldn't be in your mouth. I don't know. But so they're going to have this up here. And I'm supposed to be going in like a week. And I think they're going to fix that little temporary one that I had. They're either gonna like saw it to fit my new gums now, or they're gonna get me something different to put in my mouth. They haven't figured that out yet. But so after he put this in there, he was like complaining, like, cause he didn't like how the air bubbles was in there. But he still didn't fix it, cause there's still air bubbles in there, and he noticed it. But you know, that's alright, cause I'm not gonna have this in for that long anyways. But then what happened? And then they didn't even put no gauze inside my mouth. They did not put no gauze in my mouth. So I like got up, he put glue all over my face or something, I don't know what it was. And then he put this tape across it because it's supposed to like help with the swelling. Cause like my face is supposed to swell up and stuff. But they had like a little, I don't know what it was, like a padding or like a gauze or something that was stuck inside of here, right? And then, since they didn't put no gauze inside my mouth, blood is just dripping down inside of this gauze. It was just dripping and dripping down here. And then, so I got up, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and at that point, I'm just so pissed off because I feel like everybody was so rude. They weren't nice to me. They weren't talking to me for real. Like, I was just like, I'm ready to go. After the surgery, I didn't want to say nothing to nobody. I dipped. I left out of there. They didn't give me no wheelchair. They did not wheel me out to my car. They did not do nothing. I walked to the car by myself. Like, I had it pictured in my head so different because of what I was told, what everybody was telling me, the doctors and the nurses. It did not go down how I expected it to go down. People are just rude. And then so, I get inside the car. And I got like, the one nurse that I usually talk to, she wasn't there on this exact day. So like this other lady or whatever, I asked her for some black masks. Like my nurse that I like, she already gave me some, but I wanted some extra ones, you know, in case I got blood on them, which I ended up doing because they didn't put no gauze in my mouth. But, so the lady didn't give me no more black ones. She was like, no, we're not allowed to give you any black ones. I can give you blue ones. But my favorite nurse always gave me black ones. So that ain't really a big deal because I still had some. But still, you know, I'm spending the whole surgery and everything on together, all the surgeries I'm gonna have to get done, is $26,000. And you can't even give me some little rinky-dink mask. Oh, one was like $5. That's it. But okay. Anyways, I get inside of the car. I go home. I'm gonna put in some videos and stuff of what I look like, cause I just thought of the idea to vlog this. This is gonna be my first video ever, so I didn't really, you know, I should have done it on the first day, but I wasn't thinking too clearly. So the first day I went home, when I ate some soup. It was like, it felt so weird because all my stitches and my mouth was so numb. Like my mouth touching it, my whole face, I couldn't feel nothing, like from all the hair and stuff, I couldn't feel anything. It was so numb. Second day was better. I was still pretty numb and stuff, and my face was like swollen and it kind of like hurt a little bit, like in these areas. But then today I woke up and I had like my eye it was more swollen than this. It's going down now, I think, because I've been walking around and stuff. But my eye was swollen right there. I had a black eye, and it's still there a little bit, if y'all can see. And my lips, like this whole entire time, my lips have been super swollen. They're actually going down some now. My lips are so much bigger than this. And then my nose is swollen too. Like usually my nose is not that thick. But then, yeah. So right now they have me, taking so many medicines. Ooh, don't want to show my address. I'm taking all these medicines. I'm taking a steroid. So like the steroids. Ooh, sorry about it. I'm taking like a whole line of them. Like, so the first day I took all of those. Whoa, today might be this is only my second day. No, I must have missed a day. Oh, I understand. This is my third day. My bad. I'm tripping. First day I didn't have to take any of these. I forgot. Okay, so I had to do all of those. They got me on some hydrocodone. I gotta take those every 4 hours. I'm taking 800 milligrams ibuprofen. I'm taking one of these every 6 hours. They got me on some amoxicillin. I'm taking these 3 times a day. And then I'm taking, like, I gotta, every time I eat or something, I have to brush my teeth and I have to use this mouthwash every time. So I don't get an infection or nothing. But I probably like missing some stuff in this. I'm trying to think. I don't know. But yeah, this tape is supposed to be coming off soon. It's been peeling some now. As it peels, I'm just supposed to like cut around it, and then it's just like gonna be off. But I ended up, because you know how I was saying about all the blood and stuff that ended up coming in here, today I could not take the smell. The smell was so bad. Even like after the first day, the smell was bad. It smelled like a dead animal was sitting right underneath my lips, right underneath my nose. So I ended up like peeling this down. I just ripped the padding right on out, and then I just like stuffed some toilet paper down here so it didn't like irritate my skin or nothing, for real. And I didn't want to break out, so I just ripped it out. But yep, I'm going to keep you all updated on the process of everything. And then I guess when I go to the doctor in a week, they're supposed to check my swelling and stuff, and you know, put in something different than this retainer, because this jank looks raggedy, and anyways, so I will let you guys know what happens after that. And for everybody who doesn't want to see this real vivid part that I'm about to go ahead and add on into here, y'all might want to click off the video, because I'm about to show y'all my stitches and take this retainer out so y'all can see what it all looks like. So if you don't want to see it, click on away. Okay, so basically what you do is you just like pop that out, and then like, hold on. And you see like it's swollen and like, and then underneath. I don't know if y'all can really see that. And then like, this is the retainer. Like it's just, they put the filling in the front. And that's it, like. And you just snap it back in. Got some slop. And then that is it. I forgot to add in. I don't think I added this in. But also with pain and stuff, I haven't really had that much pain. I've really been like staying on my medicine. I've been taking my medicine at the right times. Like even if I start feeling a little bit of pain, I'll take a hydrocodone. I don't know how to say that for real. But I'll take one of those just to prevent me from, you know, being in excruciating pain. So yeah, as far as pain, I haven't really gone through any. Even on the first day, like I didn't really feel that much pain. But then again, I have a high pain tolerance. So now I'm just gonna add in a picture from the car accident and some other little pictures and videos from the first couple of days of my surgery.
Looking like, wow, she was probably like, this kid is something else.
So while I was editing this video, I realized that I didn't really have that many videos or pictures. So there's only gonna be like a couple in there. And I really suck at editing. Editing is harder than you would think. So I'm sorry that it's a little butchered. But if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. And I promise I'll get better with editing.